Morning, Downey. Morning, Ryan. Morning, Ava. Morning, Hike. Morning, Azra. Hopefully you guys got your rock buddies today. Everyone else who's watching, who's not part of the chat, or does have a rock, obviously you're going to play along. And at the very end, if you got an identification for your rock, you can show it to us in a Google Meet. Google Meet will be on the stream, so it'll be both things at once. So we can actually see you. But then people later can also see it too. Fun fact to start off the day. Scientists believe that some dinosaurs were cold-blooded, others warm-blooded, and others not fully one or the other. So some kind of hybrid. A very tiny rock, we're going to need a big rock. I mean, this is my rock. Small meat eaters may have been warm-blooded. Plant eaters who are not as active were probably cold-blooded. A warm-blooded animal like you needs about 10 times more food than a cold-blooded animal of the same size. So a lizard the size of you, maybe like a Komodo dragon, needs 10 times less food than you in order to survive. But the downside is they're going to have to go lay out in the sun for a little bit to receive thermal energy. You need lots of food because you break that food down for energy. Constantly. You're a furnace. So, pretty cool that dinosaurs were not just one or the other. We thought way in the back that they were lizards, so they must have all have been cold-blooded. Not true. Well, you gotta find Jerry, Ryan. Oh boy, a story to tell. I can't wait. So our agenda today, make sure, number one, you have a rock buddy. Use the guide from the University of Nevada at Reno to identify your rock buddy. So we got to pick out what kind of rock it is, and maybe so the minerals that are in that rock, okay, that you can observe. Well, go get him out of the shed. Why would you leave your rock buddy in the shed? That's terrible. And then we're going to share in the stream by Google Meet. What you got? Alright? So again, it's kind of a shorter day. There's nothing to really turn in, but to see what you guys have come up with. If you want to post a picture of your rock buddy, you can go ahead and add a comment to probably either the stream or to the YouTube stream or the post in Classroom. You can put a picture in there. I know it's a little hard to get a picture into Classroom, so he's not the sharpest rock in the shed. I found the rock in the middle of my bike ride in the road. Oh, okay, cool. But then he threw him in the shed. So this second link right here is for the rock identification guide. We'll go through that in a second. And the third link is of a Google Meet that will pop into. You guys can share out what rock you got. The type, its unofficial name, like Jerry. Anything else you found out about it? Alright. This key, you gotta read, obviously, number one. And this is gonna be, might be a little difficult, but we're gonna do the best we can. Okay? You're gonna read number one, and then you're gonna find your answer. Either it has this thing, or it doesn't have this thing. Okay? For each one of them. It's either yes or no, basically. Right? So, this thing. This first one is, does it have crystal grains? Does it have a lot of flat, shiny faces? Okay? So, it's a thing. This is the thing. Does it have the thing? Go to number 2. If it does not have the thing, go to number 3. And then again, you see if it has the thing. Yes or no, go to that number. Yes or no, go to that number. Ryan, can you just go outside for a couple minutes and just go get a rock and come back? It's gonna be hard to do this without a rock. All right. So number one, the thing is crystal grains. So flat, shiny faces. They may be tiny or small that reflect light like little mirrors. You probably don't need a magnifier. You could probably use as a poor stand-in for a magnifier, you could probably use your phone if you have it, and you can pull up your camera and just zoom in. It's probably the best way you can use a poor version of a magnifier. No, we don't want a fake rock. We want a real rock. We can't identify a fake rock. All right, fine. Go get a fake rock. See if we can figure out what type of rock it's trying to model. Homer's the hedgehog. Is Alfred the rock, Azra? So, for example, my rock. Got it from the beach a couple days ago. So it's got smooth edges, so for my erosion, pretty cool. And some other rusty marks on it. My rock seems to... We're going to get into the meat once we have identification for your rock. I would originally say no, it doesn't have crystals. But if I hold it in the light just right, use a flashlight, there is some reflective pieces. So I'm going to say, you find a flashlight to it, that yeah, it's got crystals, because there is something reflecting. Homer bit you. Don't have your fingers smell like carrots. Or food. So, my rock's got crystals. I'll go to number 2. Does a rock have both layers and crystal grains? Look carefully for layers, especially along the edges of the rock. You may need a magnifier or hand lens. Does it have layers? I'm going to say no. It has some bands of some darker material, but it does not have layers. So the rock has crystals, but it has no layers. So I go to number 5. Is the entire rock mostly light colored compared? Layers would mean that it would literally be bands upon bands hike. So I'm going to say this rock, even though it has a couple of black bands, 1, 2, and 3, those bands don't really seem to be of different layers, of different colors, different material. It just seems to be a little uneven of mix. So I'm going to say that this is not layers. Is it uniform? If it looks almost evenly mixed throughout, looks like a homogeneous mixture from 7th grade, then I'm going to say there's no layers, right? Like there isn't a red layer, a black layer, a brown layer, a yellow layer, a red layer. It's not built up. It's not stacked, okay? Alright. Is the rock mostly... Okay. So then you're going to skip down to where I am probably, unless it's got crystals, or if it didn't have crystals. Is the entire rock mostly light colored compared to other rocks? Look at the whole rock, not just mineral grains in the rock. So we're looking at the overall color. Mostly light colored or light gray, medium gray to very dark. I'm going to say, even though it has those bands, like it says, those mineral grains, my rock is light gray. So if you're Rock is light, you go to 6. If it's dark, you go to 7. 6. Can you scratch glass with the rock? Oh. If it does, the rock is hard. If it doesn't, the rock is soft. Safety note, keep the glass flat on your desk, not in your hand. Yeah, I wish I had glass to give you guys. Point of a rock against the glass. Do not scratch glass around the house. Okay? We'll just kind of assume if it's brittle, if it starts breaking apart, it's not going to scratch glass. Okay? If this rock is solid, no pieces of rock coming off, then we're going to say that it would not scratch glass. Okay? So don't go around scratching glass. The rock scratches glass if it's very hard. So we'll use hardness, which is really what this is a test of. Hardness. So the rock scratches glass. I'm going to say my rock scratches glass because it's very solid. Nothing's coming off of it. I can't pull pieces off. Okay? If I could, then it would not scratch glass. So I'm going to go to 9. Can you see crystal grains in most or all of the rock without using a magnifier? Yes, I can see those grains. I can see those black bands and black minerals inside my rock. So the rock is mostly crystal grains. It's medium or coarse grained, has no layers, and is light colored. That's my rock. Medium, coarse grained, no layers, light colored, has crystals. So I'm jumping down to 30. What type of rock is it? It's granite. It is an igneous rock. And yeah, this looks like granite. Granite is an igneous rock. Igneous. I wonder what other types there are. I know igneous, though. In Latin, igneous, ignite, ignacious, that means to catch on fire, right? It means fire. So this rock comes from fire? Comes from a volcano. There's no volcanoes around Rhode Island. Right? Think back to what we talked about last week. One of my fun facts. See if you can go find it. What minerals make up the rock? I have quartz, that's the shiny part. Feldspar. Feldspar is, if you have granite too, feldspar is that black inside of it. It's a crystal. Biotite, muscovite, sometimes contains hornblende, augite, magnetite, and zircon. Okay, so all these different minerals in there. What does it look like? The feldspars give granite most of its color, which may be white to light gray, yellowish or pink. Those quartz is usually smoky gray or white. Black specks of biotite or sometimes hornblende are common. So is silvery to brownish muscovite. Granite is coarse grained to very coarse grained. The crystals are randomly arranged, unlike gneiss or gneiss, where they are in lines or layers. You got granite too, but your rock looks very different. But my rock looks very different. Well, we'll take a look. How about that? Downey thinks he knows. Alright, so Downey thinks he knows. Hike thinks he has granite, but a little unsure because it doesn't look like mine. Anyone else? Because once I pop into the meat, I do have to kill my camera because I can't have two programs running off the same webcam. Why is Rainy sad? Alright, you have a clear crystal. Alright, identify it. Alright, you think you have nice. Okay. Just kind of taking a look. There's metamorphic rocks. It was igneous. And then we have sedimentary rocks. So we have metamorphic, igneous, sedimentary. So we're all waiting for some other people to identify their rock buddy. That what we're really doing today is looking at the rock cycle, being able to identify rocks. What is the rock cycle? I want a bigger picture. That's not a bigger picture. That's a smaller picture. I'll just have to blow it up. We have three basic types of rocks: igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary. Igneous is by fire, so there has to be some kind of melting going on and then freezing again. Metamorphic means that there's some kind of change, so we're going to change by pressure. Pressure that does not involve melting. Okay? Sedimentary is in the name. We're building sediments and then by pressure squeeze the sediments together to make layers. Alright? Each of the rocks can become the other types, and you can have cycles within cycles. Like you can have igneous rock get pressed under other layers, and then metamorphic rock get pressed so much by more and more pressure that it melts, cools, becomes igneous rock. So you can go igneous to metamorphic, back and forth, back and forth. Both igneous and metamorphic can become sediments by weather, water, rain, waves. Like my rock is smooth because it was at the beach. Okay, it is being worn away slowly day after day before I took it. Alright? Those sediments are what make up the sand on the beach, and then those sand particles can get compressed over hundreds of years, thousands of years, millions of years to become sedimentary rock. If sedimentary rock is exposed, then it can become sedimentary rock again. It can just keep kind of going back and forth in this one area right here. Just like how igneous rock can melt and then cool, melt and cool. Alright? Sedimentary rock could get pressurized, become metamorphic rock, and then melt and become igneous rock. Okay? Sedimentary rock cannot go to igneous rock. Well, you'd have to probably heat it very, very fast. Okay, so this is the rock cycle. There are three basic types of rocks. We are identifying these basic types of rocks. Igneous, they're going to have this uniform mixture, and they're going to have these crystals in it. Alright, metamorphic, you're going to see waves. Alright, you're going to see wavy patterns inside that rock. Sedimentary rock, you're going to see, again, layers and probably be a little brittle because it's sediments that have been pressed together. Alright? If we were in the classroom, I actually had a lab for this where you cut up different types of chocolate and then you press them, you melt them, you pour them. You model the rock cycle with chocolate. But we're not there, so the best I could do was have you guys find a rock buddy. Alright? So, if you have an identification, you think you know what your rock is, I would pass out extra. I wouldn't have you guys eat rock chocolate that you've been crushing under books in aluminum foil and melting in beakers. Alright? So, if you have an identification, back in classroom, the third link for today's post is of a Google Meet. You want to share what your rock is, we'll do it one at a time. Don't all share it at once. Alright? Take turns. You guys can show what rock you got. If you got a name for it, give it a name. Tell us what type of rock it is and how you know. How do you know what type of rock it is? Okay? What led you there? So like my rock, it was light in color. There were no layers, and it had black grains from the biotite and the feldspar. Okay? That's how I know it's granite. So I am going to do this, because it's going to cut out anyway. I'm going to open up the meeting. Jacob Rainey's already in there. I might not have a camera. Oh well. My mic still gets picked up. Hey boys. I can't hear you guys. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, let me try this. Alright. Say something. Alright, I got you now. Alright, good. You already have an entire rock collection? That's cool though. Well, we want to identify one of them, definitely. We'll go Rainy, we'll go Downey, Logan, Alyssa, Azra, Kim, Ava, and then Hike. We'll go around clockwise. How do you know though? Well, hold it up to your camera more so we can see. You just have okay. Okay.
So that's
You have a
me.
lot of nice. All right. Nice. Downey, what do you got?
It's called the Rhyolite Rock or something like that. Wait,
Ry-
hold on, let me check.
Rhyolite. Did you go and find
Rhyolite.
this, or did you have a rock collection like Rainy?
It was by my house. I just looked for it.
Okay.
So
Read it from the ocean. Read it from the ocean. I mean, it's not from our house.
yeah, it's not from our house. Not at the ocean. So I looked in the sun and there were you could see like something reflecting. So
Hold it in front of
maybe
your camera. You're holding off screen.
oh yeah,
There you go.
it's got some crystals. I saw some of them and uh, that's about it. There was really like no bands in there. There wasn't really like layers or anything. So
Igneous metamorphic sedimentary. What's rhyolite?
Rhyolite is igneous.
Igneous. Okay. So we had igneous. Nice is going to be what? Rainy.
I believe it's metamorphic.
Yeah. Okay. So we had nice metamorphic. We had rhyolite, igneous. Now the order got flipped around because we had other people join in. Logan, you want to be next?
Yep.
Can we see your rock? Hold up a little more. There you go. All right. What is it? And how do we know? You're muted.
I'm having trouble figuring this stuff out.
All right. Well, what do you see? Does it have layers?
Well, actually, I don't really see any green crystals.
You don't
All
see
I
any
see is
crystals?
lining.
Do you have like? Do you have a light you can shine on it? Does it have anything shine backing at you? Shines back at you?
Not really.
Not really. All right. Is there any black specks in it?
I'm not seeing any.
You don't see any? I don't know. It kind of looks like a cross between Downey's and mine. So something igneous. See if you can try and look for anything else specific that is like very unique to it that we can help figure out what type of igneous rock it is. I think it looks like a cross between Logan and mine. And you can't see mine anymore. I don't know my
Yeah,
camera.
they just had to pick up a random rock I found.
Yeah, so I think you have probably granite, but we'll take a little bit more of a look at it.
Okay.
Hike, what do you got?
Okay, just give me a second. I'm on my phone.
Okay.
My phone. With my camera.
I almost just thought Mr. Hammond was on here.
With my camera.
Hammond's not on here.
Okay. This is my rock.
Okay. What do you got? What is it?
It's granite.
You think it's not like mine?
I mean, it doesn't look similar. It's just really the color, I think.
Is that red or brown? It looks a little reddish to me.
It's like I can't really tell. It looks a bit orange to me.
There are different types of granite. That ID guy doesn't really go into the types, but just from being, in New England, there is red granite and there's blue granite. That's probably the more common types. So I probably have blue, even though it's gray. It's called blue. You probably have red.
I mean,
So-
I could have messed it up when we're talking about whether it can scratch glass or not.
Yeah,
Can't
yeah.
really tell.
You definitely have Biotitan Fieldspar in there. You can see the black and the lighter color.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have granite. You did it right. The glass may
Okay.
have mixed you up because I didn't want
Yeah.
you actually scratching glass.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Plus, a lot of you guys, if you use your phone, Gorilla Glass isn't gonna really scratch. So, no matter what. Ava, thanks, Ike. What do you got?
Okay. So, I got this rock,
Nice.
and I think it's the basalt one, but I don't.
Can you hold it up more? Hold it closer.
Just a little closer. Down.
All right. So we think it's basalt.
Yeah,
Why do we think it's basalt?
cause that's what I got.
But that's because you. Oh, how did you get there?
I don't know. I followed the thing, and then that's what I got.
All right, but did you see crystals? Did you see layers? Is it brittle? Is it breaking apart in your hands?
No.
No. Where's my guide?
The rock.
Nope, that's wrong. Well, let's go take a look at basalt.
I don't want to.
Basalt, igneous. What does it look like? Basalt is dark gray to black. Is that dark gray or black? Looks
No.
looks a little brownish.
It's brown, but that wasn't a choice.
It may turn yellow or brown on its surface when it's exposed to the weather. So we would actually have to break it open. Got a hammer lying around, Ava? I'm kidding.
No.
Basalt is fine-grained rock. You may or not be able to see crystals. If there are crystals, often microscopic, so you wouldn't be able to see it. It's a hard, tough rock, difficult to break. Is it breaking apart in your hands?
No.
No. Okay. So I would either say it is basalt or it is granite. I can't really see it well, but I think you're not wrong. The brown yellow color can happen when it's in the rain, all right, or in water. So I think you actually did it right. You seem very unsure of yourself.
It was hard.
It's hard. There's lots of types of rocks, lots of minerals. Good job, Kim. What'd you find?
I have a geode with amethyst crystals. I
Cool.
can tell because it has rock with white layers striped through it and some purplish top part.
Yep. So what type? Igneous, metamorphic, sedimentary.
It's most likely sedimentary since it came from the U.S., but it could also be volcanic, depending on where it came from, pretty much.
Yeah. So our gems are going to be tough because you are going to need some metamorphic and some sedimentary processes to happen. And that could have happened from an igneous rock to start. I know some geodes, they look like rocks on the outside and you break them open. So if you hold that amethyst, the bottom part, can we see the bottom part? See how it's like a darkish gray? Almost like a black. So that would have been the outer casing of the geode. So the geode would have looked like an egg. And then a geologist comes by with a hammer or a pick and breaks it open. And then the inside is all this purple crystal. And that would have been the amethyst. And so that would have happened through a chemical process, but it would have been sedimentary. All right? Very cool. I know I have some amethysts back in my room. I should have brought some of those back, but oh well. Thank you, Kim.
Welcome.
Ryan couldn't find his rock? Oh, he's been saying something in chat. I need to close my shads. I'm assuming his shed. So he got into the shed. Azra, what'd you find? And then we'll do Josh.
Okay. I don't know what I found. I found I got the same thing as Ava. Go away. But I don't think it's right.
All right, can we see it?
It's a tiny rock. This thing.
It's like a little pebble.
Yeah. I don't have any rocks besides from the ones I painted.
So no layers, right? I didn't say a layer. No crystal. Doesn't shine. You put your phone flashlight on it. Nothing shines on it.
No.
Okay.
It's kind of just boring. It's kind of just there.
Black specks in it. Is it a small piece of granite?
Oh wait, there are black specks.
Oh. So we're definitely igneous. Could either be basalt or granite. Probably granite. So we're seeing so far, igneous is definitely the most common type around here anyway. Right? All right. Where's Homer? You holding him?
Right here.
Nice.
And then I have Mr. Alfred. He's an avocado.
Is that the rock that you paint?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks. Josh? Did you find a rock? You're muted. Because we have so many people in here. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
So I have this type of geode I have right here.
Yeah.
I cracked it open and I have no idea what type it is. It's some kind of quartz, I'm thinking.
Is it a whitish clear crystal, or is it purple or have a color like Kim did?
It's like a little bit tint of blue and clear.
A little bit of tint of blue. Interesting. So we're definitely are going to go back to starting as an igneous rock, but then have some kind of sedimentary chemical process, right, to make the crystal.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is that. That's a cool blue. Might be the mineral corundum. Corundum comes in all kinds of shades, and
Oh, wow.
it's where we're going to get sapphires, rubies, but under very special circumstances are you going to get those gemstones. But corundum itself, it's kind of like a dull red, dull blue, dull purple, a dull dark green. So it's common, but the gem quality is very, very rare. So you probably
Wow.
have some of that blue corundum, which under special circumstances could be a sapphire, but not in this case.
Wow.
So you found this, or you got it and then you broke it open?
Yeah, but I got it in East Greenwich at a rock store.
Cool. Very cool. All right. So we had somebody else.
Hi, G.
Hi,
I have
Killoff. You got a rock,
I-
buddy?
I do, but
Nice.
I have a lot of kids on mine just watching, and I don't know why they didn't join in yours, but I got Emily, Eric, Ethan, Gabby, Sean, Troy, Tyler. They're all just passively, Charlie, Aiden, they're all just passively watching it, and I'm trying to tell them they can even mute mine and go on, but they're like just sitting on the side. Do you want me to get my rock?
Yeah, go get your rock.
Right.
I mean, do they have rocks? Were they showing you their rocks?
I don't. They all have one. I don't know why they're not showing it.
What?
I have one. I just I don't know.
I lost my grid view. I gotta get my grid view back.
I don't know how to get it back.
I think because we had Hike and
You know
Kim
what I
drop
wanted to do?
because they showed. What?
Let me see if I can continue to keep you without losing you. So, can you see my pool?
Really good.
Hold it a little down. Yes. Okay.
All right. What are those rocks over there beside the pool? It's like a rock garden.
This is for you to figure out. I can't.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
I
see
got
it.
you.
No, I'm not. I'm,
Come on, look. They're big, huge rocks next to the pool.
do they have layers?
Yeah.
They do. All right. Do they scratch glass? Yeah, scratch your Chromebook with it. Does it have
I'm gonna go
black?
scratch my Chromebook. Yes, I'm sure it would scratch glass.
Does it have black specks? Does it
Yes.
break apart in your hands? I mean, we can't really see it up close. We got to see it up close.
No.
It's probably granite.
No, I'm worried to take you because I think I'm going to lose you. I'm going to drop you in the pool.
You can drop everybody
Can
in
you
the
see
pool.
it?
Barely.
No, they're too far away. All right, I brought another one in. Where is it? I lost it. Oh, here it is. So I thought maybe we could just figure out what was beside my pool because I don't know. Oops. Here it is. Okay, here's one.
Is it shine in the light? Looks kind of dull.
It's dull.
Dull. No black specks.
No black specks.
I think you have.
Oh, no black specks.
I think you have Ava's. I think you have basalt.
Oh, okay.
Pretty common. Makes up the ocean floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I
Yeah.
have ocean floor rocks.
Yeah.
Must have been an ocean over here in Smithfield at one point.
Well, where we are, Rhode Island. Well, a lot of basalt's igneous. We have a lot of igneous rocks because there was a supervolcano that erupted millions upon millions of years ago that covered our entire area in lava. So it gave us all our granite, our basalt, and whatever else that you guys are finding that's igneous.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't jump in. Guys, it's so easy to find. If you just go into Classroom, he has a link to it. But again, I got Aiden, Charlie, Emily, Eric, Ethan, Gabby, Troy, Tyler.
I believe you. I've
Listen,
seen him in there.
If you guys want to present it here, I'll present my screen. Charlie, where's your rock?
I'll have one.
You have one. You can't find it?
No.
Kid, you live in Coventry. Isn't the whole place a rock? Oh my God. You have chickens, but you don't have rocks in your yard.
That's Bergenheim.
What? Eric? Are you talking about Eric?
Eric or Charlie? Eric's got chickens.
Eric's got a lot.
So does Charlie.
What about my chickens?
Wait, do you have a rock?
Anything about your chickens?
Yes, I have a rock.
Are you on Mr. G's screen?
No, I'm in my pajamas. I have to get dressed and then I will.
Oh Lord.
They all have their cameras off. Is that why they're all in pajamas?
They're all in, no. Charlie's sitting there. Beautiful little background. I don't know, Mr. J.
I don't know.
Lord.
Jacob, what are you wearing?
What? These are my prescriptions.
Okay, I did it to where I can talk now.
All right, Tyler, do you have your rock?
Yes, I do.
Can you? No, don't send it to me. Present your screen.
Okay. It's a kind of like a small rock, but I don't know if you can.
All right, hold on one second. Let me present to G because you guys are doing that.
Sure, Josh. We'll take a look at your geode, your other one.
Hold on.
Whoops. Let me come back.
Is it? Because I'm presenting?
Man, we have a meat
right, hold on.
being
Here's
presented
Tyler.
into a YouTube live stream.
Hold on. How do I make him big?
This is.
I don't know if I can.
We're gonna break the internet here.
It's not really doing it. All right, Tyler, hold it up anyway.
Alright, well, it's kind of a small rock, but I chose it because it has, like, some crystals on it and stuff, or... I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, I can see it. It definitely looks shiny and lumpy.
So we have the crystals. Okay.
It doesn't look like it has layers. What do you think it is, according to what Mr. G was just talking about?
I really don't know. It's hard to explain because it's like multiple crystals. It's not really.
Did you use the guide that we were looking at
Charlie.
earlier?
Go run and get a rock while he's doing this. Go in the backyard. Just pick one up and come in. Go ahead. Click like a bunny.
It's probably something
There you go,
igneous,
Charlie.
Tyler.
Look alive, buddy.
Something that might be rhyolite, granite, or diorite.
All right. So what do you
diorite.
think, Mr. G? Can you help Tyler with that one? It looks like it has shiny crystals in it. It looks spotty.
How about?
Mr. G left.
No, I didn't. I'm right here.
Oh.
I was muted. I'm right here.
Oh, you are. Okay,
So
Mr. G, what do you
check
think it is?
check the chat, Tyler. Oh, you can't see my chat, but
Yeah, because he's on mine.
diorite. Think about, does it match diorite? Is it darker in color? Does it have those crystals? You said it has crystals.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's darker.
It looks like a very dark version of granite. If I still had my camera working, you'd see my granite rock. You want a dark version of my rock. So my rock has gray with black specks. So if it's dark gray with black
It's like a
specks
medium.
and reflective, you might have something like diorite.
All
You
right.
might.
He has a. It's more of a light gray with dark sparks and crystals.
It's like there's like. on
So
this side,
he's
right,
kind of
and on
sitting
this
right
side-
here.
All right, let me look at
You
yours. Hold on.
can read the chat. Kim says
Alright, I'm
check the pin. Click the pin.
Click the pin.
Oh, that's to make somebody visible. She was answering your question.
Oh, all right. So if I click him. Oi! Hey, girl. Thanks. I learned something new today. Here he is. Hi, Ty. Oh, nice haircut. Oh, will you stop it?
I wanna show my-
Okay, let me see your rock one more time. Oh, that's a good picture of it. Look at that, Jay. That's actually a really cool one.
Yeah.
Well, on this side it's like darker crystals, and then this one has like a lighter.
But you shined a light on it. Shined a light on it and it was reflective.
Yeah, I looked at it. It was kind of.
It looks like it's broken, you know, like one side looks
Yeah.
flat, the other side looks lumpy.
Oh yeah.
That's neat.
Unlike granite, diorite has no mica or very little, and these are dark colored. So maybe not as shiny.
All right, where's Charlie? Emily, do you have your rock?
Gabe's in here. I can see it through kill-offs. Hi, Gabe.
I know, isn't that funny? Why there's 11 people in mine and not over here?
I'm here. I just don't want to show myself because my dad gave me a haircut and it's really bad.
Well, I gave my son a haircut and it was very funny too, but he just went and got it fixed. If you kind of sit to the side, you can just show your rock with your hand. Like a little puppet show.
My rock's upstairs.
Aiden, where's your rock?
I have my rock.
Who has their rock? Ethan? All right, you're up next, buddy. Let me see it.
Gabe, you got a rock? What do you got?
Present your screen. Oh, there's Ethan. Let's check this out. Oh, it looks very similar to the one that Tyler was just holding. What do you think, Jay? We're gonna call that a tiger rock.
Tiger rock? It's not a tiger
I'm like
rock.
that.
It's got black. I'm gonna assume it's another form of granite.
Looks like a face. Look.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I see it. Looks like a
2 eyes and a mouth.
yeah, but it doesn't look like it's making a happy face.
No, it's not a happy face. It is Ethan's rock. He's unhappy with Ethan.
I get my rock.
Who else, Erica? You want to show yours? All right, there it is. Ooh, yours is smooth. Look at that one.
That's kind of like, yeah, that's kind of like mine. That's that blue granite.
Oh,
Hike,
that's neat.
Hike had some reddish granite. That might have been red granite. This is blue granite. I had blue granite. Very cool.
I like how you didn't show your face. That's very cute. Oh, look at that side.
Did you paint that, or is that what it looked like?
Yeah, I painted it.
You painted it? Okay.
I'm like, wow, that's really
Very
cool.
smooth. Did you smooth it down, or did you like buy it that way, or did you find it?
No, I found it in the woods like this.
You found it in the woods. Very smooth to be in the woods like that. That's pretty cool.
Who else? Emily, do you have your rock? Do it like Ethan did. I mean, Eric did. Just kind of hide your face. You don't have to show it.
It's making a poker face.
Who does?
I do.
Who
I think that's
I?
Troy.
Gabriel.
Oh, that was
Who
Gabe?
is it?
Gabe's in
Okay.
mine. We can't see him because you're presenting.
All right, I'll stop presenting, and then I'll try to talk my other kids into getting it. There we go. Oh, Gabe, what do you have?
I think it's rhyolite.
Can you show it one more time?
Yeah.
Stop
I think it's
presenting,
rhyolite.
Kildoff.
What'd you say, Jay?
Stop presenting.
I thought I did. Oh, stop sharing. Sorry, I thought I stopped. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Where is he?
I went into yours and I thought I stopped.
There we go. All right. What do you got, Gabe?
I believe it is rhyolite.
Maybe it's cow dung. No.
Cow dung. Very yellow. Why do you think it's rhyolite? What do we got? What do we
It's more
look at?
tan. It's just lighting.
Okay. So again,
Josh is winning.
Downey had rhyolite. You think you have rhyolite. Igneous quartz, feldspar. So very similar to granite, but usually light gray tan, fine grained. So there's really no large bands of black, right? I didn't see that.
There's virtually no bands of black.
Yeah, but is there some black here and there?
Very
No?
occasionally.
Very occasionally. Yeah.
Very occasionally.
So I think you're right. Yep. So rhyolite by Gabe. Pretty cool.
Yep. Okay.
Thanks.
That's today. Bye.
Bye. Not gonna lie, I don't know what my rock is. That's Azra. Well, you got a tiny pebble. Couldn't really see much. Anyone else?
Yes, Emily's going to present hers. I'm going to present again.
Josh also has his other geode he wants to show too. So we'll take a look at Emily then. Or since we're already here, let's watch
Okay.
Josh and then go. You can present your.
Josh, I really, really, really liked your outside thing going on. That was very pretty backyard.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
So this is a piece of amethyst.
Like Kim's, cool.
Yep.
Oh, look
Backside of it is this rock.
Yeah, that's part of the geo, right? It's like a big
Yep.
egg. You crack it open, you can look inside.
That's gorgeous. Where did you get that?
Third Rock Emporium in East Greenwich.
Oh wow, you're no joke.
I didn't know there was. I didn't know there was a rock shop in East Greenwich. I might have to go
There
check
is.
it out. I know
got it
there's
for like $10.
nice. I know there's one in North Conway, New Hampshire. That I go to a bunch of times, but I didn't know there was one close.
And Miss Coda, this is the one you haven't seen.
Oh wow, look at that. That is really neat. Is that a dinosaur egg? Stop
No.
it, killed off. Oh, okay. What is that?
I forget what it was.
I looked up corundum to see if it was maybe corundum. I have some back in the classroom. I don't know if we could ever compare it, but that blue reminds me of corundum, which is what you use to shape into sapphires, rubies.
Wow.
It's the same mineral, so he might have a kind of a rough version of it. Very cool, Josh.
Thanks.
So his geodes, Kim's geodes, again, kind of picture them as a big rock, but if you crack it open, it's hollow inside. Minerals, water leaking in can actually cause different chemical reactions.
Oh.
Can Mr. G hear me?
I think so. Yes, Eric.
I have mica or whatever it's called. You know that like rock that you can like peel?
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
You want
that's
to present it?
sedimentary.
Yeah, sure. I have to go grab it though.
Okay, you go grab it and we'll let Emily do hers too.
I'm gonna
You
present.
ready, Jesus?
Yep.
Okay.
I got you pinned. You can go ahead.
All right, Em, we're ready for you.
Oops.
Oops. Oh, I missed her. Okay, there it is. Oh, look at that. I like the tapestry. Okay, back to the rock. That's a gorgeous tapestry. Hi, look at her little peeking across. How cute you are. Oh
So-
my God, I want to see your dolly little face.
Yeah, I do like the endgame poster too, Ryan. Yeah. Black specks. Is it shiny? If it's reflecting, Emily, then we probably have granite. If it doesn't reflect, we probably have something like Gabe or Downey where it's rhyolite. So it's either granite or rhyolite, probably.
You know, I don't go in layers. Oh, very sweet.
If you shine your phone flashlight on it, if it reflects back at you, it's probably granite.
I need to know what to do with that. I should give it to you.
Alright, I got it.
Okay, bye, baby. All right, go ahead, Eric. Emma, you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did it reflect or was it dull, Emily?
It was kind of dull.
All right, so maybe it was rhyolite. Still pretty cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, Emily.
It's a weird type of rock, like rock that like peels.
Okay.
So that's immediately going to be sedimentary, probably.
All right, your camera's off. You know that, right?
I just turned it on.
Oh, am I? Oh, I'm on Emily still. Oh, what did I have to press this thing? Got you. Oh, I love your haircut. Look at your little head. How cute.
But it's like this little clear thing.
Whoa.
You can feel it.
It's a diamond.
It's not a diamond.
I wish.
It's not a diamond, Kilbo. Put it up a little
See it
higher.
again?
Put it up a little higher. Down lower. There it is. Whoa.
And it's hard to do it, but you can basically peel it and it breaks very easily. I wish I had a.
No, we can hear it
Cool.
breaking. Don't break it. We believe you. Where did you get that?
So,
What?
Where did you get it?
Oh, that just peeled off. That little piece peeled off. Of
Oh, that's neat. What is that, Jay?
It's called mica. You'd have to look it up. Honestly,
Mica isn't on the list because mica is not really a rock. It's more of a mineral. So he might have just concentrated. I'll look it up
Okay.
instead of.
Wow.
Yeah, you have to.
Look at that.
Yeah.
You stumped the DJ with that one. Well, I love it. Whatever it is, it's amazing. It looks like it would be like salt.
Yeah, you can Google it. It's pretty cool.
That's
I have it
neat.
up on my screen.
Oh, wow.
Carefully, don't break it. Definitely a mineral, not so much a rock, but that's still pretty cool.
Gabby, do you have your
Like
rock?
quartz, like quartz.
Yeah.
Josh's brother
Troy?
won Micah. Cool.
Troy and Okay, Troy. There you go. He's answering. Troy, where's your rock?
I don't have one.
Go get it.
Try to get one.
Go hurry up. Get in the backyard. Charlie,
Ryan, did you ever find a rock?
go ahead, Charlie. We're ready for you, baby.
You're showing Eric's screen. Yeah, on the kitchen counter.
Oh, there he is.
Can't see it.
Oh, he dropped it. He
Well-
just broke his laptop. Hold it up.
What kind of color are we looking at? Is that white? Is that gray?
White.
White. There are black lines in it.
Yep.
Is it reflective? Hold up your phone flashlight to it.
Hold on.
I want to know if there's any quartz in it.
I like that noise. That's a good time, Eric. Thank you.
Sorry.
Brrr. You know, that's all right. You blew your nose like a champ, though. I got to tell you.
That's what you call allergies.
I know, honey. We needed to hear it. Thank you.
And then I have some other rocks that I got at like a fair or something. They're like called cool rocks. I don't know.
All right, you
No, I
wanna get in there and show? Okay. Oh, show that again. We start first. Oh, look at that one, Jay.
Nice.
What color is that, Eric?
it's like a light blue.
Oh.
And then there's one that's black. One of these is like lava, something squished together. This one's like seashells, I'm pretty sure, squished together. That got like smashed together.
That's black and
Cool.
shiny.
City.
Obsidian. Oh, look at Charlie. Aren't you fancy, Charlie?
So, yeah,
Awesome.
it's
Get
like
into
a
the
little-
we're getting into the metamorphic range. I know when Jake Rainey he started this off, he had a rock collection. He showed us Nice, which is not Nice, it's Gneiss. Metamorphic rock, and it was pretty cool. When you guys start getting into the rock collections, it gets a little difficult because we're starting to get, really rare kinds of things that we don't see around here.
Did wait a minute, we were waiting for Troy. Let's see. Troy, did you come back? Troy's still in the backyard. He forgot what he was doing. He's standing there going, let me think to myself. What am I doing back here? All right, and the other one was Gabby Carr. Do you have yours?
Want me to text her and ask her if she has it?
Yeah, because I think she fell asleep. Sean's had a computer issue, so he might be joining us from his phone, so he has limitations on what he can do.
Hike joined on the phone. Worked out pretty good.
Yeah, Sean, can you do it from your phone and show us? If not, I'm shutting it down, baby.
It is
All
love.
right.
We do have math coming up, right?
We do. We're out.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, good job. Thanks for sharing. It was on stream, so it all is recorded. All right, you guys go check it out later. You can see other people's rocks. All right.
Awesome.
Tomorrow
Thank
is
you.
the 8th grade science final. Top 3 people are going to be inducted to the Hall of Fame. Questions range from heat transfer all the way to rocks themselves. So you want to get in the Hall of Fame? Maybe look up some old information. All right. See you guys tomorrow.
Thanks, Jay. See you later.
Adios.
Adios, Josh.
Bye, Charlie. See ya, Hike.